I'm the J-Luke. Welcome to my thoughts on birthdays. Right. Before we get into the video, I'd like to shout out my Twitter at IamTheJLukeYT. Check it out in the description below. I'll be talking about one of my favorite birthdays. I was in around preschool, and the theme was Scooby-Doo. And if you don't know what Scooby-Doo is, I don't know how that's possible, but I loved Scooby-Doo. It's mystery combined with dogs and friends, you know, all the things that I like in life, and so we invited some of my friends over. I can tell more stories about preschool if you like. And so we had a mystery to solve. So the cake went missing, right? Nobody knew where the cake was, but they would give us clues. Also, a huge shout out to my parents for making all this possible, and huge shout out to my grandma for giving me this camera. I mean, thanks. There's just words that don't really describe how excited I am to be able to do this. Anyways, back to the story. So, there's a mystery, right? We're looking for the cake. We don't know where it is anywhere. We're looking, and we get clues. So we're just... Also, Blue's Clues is a good show as well. I don't know if any of you watch that. But we're looking for the clues. Like, where could this birthday cake be, right? And so, we're just searching around the entire house. By the way, this is at my house back in Nashville, Tennessee. And, yeah, so, we're looking for the cake. And one of the clues had something to do with, like, it was like, where is the cake made? Where do you usually make a cake? And so a thought sparked in younger me, even though we had been searching for what felt like a long time, but probably since we were little kids it was like 3 minutes. But we're searching, and so like, where is the cake made? And I was like, ooh, I know where it is. Guess in the comments down below. Where do you think the cake was? Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, the cake was in the oven. If you got that right, good job. You better not have cheated, though. And watched a couple seconds into the video. Because that's not good. Anyways, and so other stuff we did at that birthday, it was really cool. Because, you know, I loved Scooby-Doo. I was like, so happy to have a Scooby-Doo birthday. And so other things we did is we had, like, pinned the leash on Scooby-Doo. And so my parents had gotten this big poster, probably about this size, to hang on the door. And so it's like Pin the Tail on the Donkey, like you spin the person around, they're dizzy, and then they walk to the door with whatever you have it. For us it was like a sticker, because, you know, you don't really trust little kids with more than a sticker. And so I was really far off. Well, compared to everybody else I was like, I didn't do a good job. By the way, we all had costumes on. It was really cool. If you're one of my preschool buddies, comment down below. I haven't seen any of you in like such a long time. But anyways, so it's on the door, right? I know like a couple of my friends. I forget what their names were. But and they just got it right on the money. It was like right where, so like, let's say the collar is like right here. They got it like maybe right around there. Yes, I do have a big Adam's apple. I know that. Don't comment that down below. Wouldn't appreciate it. And so yeah, that poster, they put it on my room door. We didn't take it down until we moved. Like, it was always like a reminder of what used to be. That's like really cool, you know, to have certain things in life that remind you, certain people, certain connections that just bring you closer to where you used to be. That, I've always found stuff like that really cool, just faces of familiarity in large groups, like thousands of people, and then you find the one person that you haven't seen in a long time. That's really cool. And so, yeah, the Scooby-Doo birthday was amazing, you know. We were probably jamming out to some tunes. If you're eating cake, like, it's always the good birthday. Yeah. Really, if you're eating anything sweet, it's always a good birthday, because I don't know about you guys, but my family doesn't always go out and get a brownie or comment your favorite dessert down below. I know you have one. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's all I have. And remember about the Scooby-Doo birthday, it was really cool. And I guess that wraps things up. Sorry for the awkward pose. Kinda like that. Alright, now I'm gonna talk about this birthday, because it's 16, it's like super big. And most people go to drive, but I don't really care about that, you know. Because I have people who drive me around, like, if I'm going somewhere, so. And public transportation's there, so, like, I don't really care about driving. But for my 16th birthday, it's been pretty good so far. But of course I have had to go to school today. It's not fun. If you think going to school is fun, good for you, but I don't like it. There will probably be a video in the future about how I don't like school and how to survive it, or something around there, because I go there 7 hours a day, and I don't like it, and then I get homework, and I'm just like, you're giving me homework? I thought the work had to do. Yes, I don't like school. Well, anyways. So, I got a bunch of cool presents, though. Like, probably my favorite one is I got a Donkey Kong tie. Like, if you've played Donkey Kong, you know what I mean, but Donkey Kong is like the monkey, the Nintendo monkey. For some of you older folks, Jumpman and all those games where, yeah, Donkey Kong's the one who kidnapped Peach in the Jumpman arcade game, but it's more so transitioned to Bowser now. And Donkey Kong, I got a Donkey Kong amiibo too, that's cool. I have an extensive amiibo collection. If you want me to make a video on that, I can. There's a story behind each and every one of them. But it's mostly just getting them from like birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. So, yeah, my 16th birthday has been really cool, minus the school part. I mean, I'm ripping Where's Waldo? Yeah. Yeah. You found me. You found me on a site with lots of videos. You have found Waldo. And I appreciate that. I mean, every view, every subscriber is going to matter to me. Because I like to make videos. That's what I want to do when I grow up. By senior year, I want to be able to do this full time. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, I've been watching YouTube forever, and this story about my 16th birthday has turned more into, like, my passion, why I want to do this and stuff. But this is really, really cool to me. That anybody can just go on the internet and create quality content and make money from it. If the break comes, you know. And there's no guarantee for me to succeed, but hey, y'all can help me with that. And I'll do all the hard work. And so, yeah. The Donkey Kong tie. Well, I've been looking for it for like years and years. So it was really cool to finally get it. I've been wanting it since 8th grade. I'm a sophomore now. So 3 years in the making. The 3 years I've been waiting. And I've looked everywhere. Like, I saw it on Etsy when I first looked. But, like, I'm not familiar with Etsy. I don't really know how that works. If you could, like, tell me how Etsy works, just go down there and comment that. But, I didn't really know how Etsy worked, and I didn't want to like buy it and then not get it because that would kind of defeat the purpose. But we got it, and it's just really, you know, when you like look for something for so long and you finally find it, that's just like so rewarding. Just you're looking everywhere. You're even looking at this donkey. Whoops. You're even looking at this guy right here. You see his tie? Yeah, I got a human scale version of that for my birthday. It's really cool. And yeah, that's what I got. But just take a look at him. Yeah. It's really cool. I also got a new basketball. Like, shout out. Wait. All my credentials are fucked up. I'm sorry. Be back in a second. Alright. I'm back now. Got a new basketball. That's really cool. I've never had an NBA ball. Like, ever since I've been on this earth. Like, I've never had an NBA ball. Shout out to Spalding. Not sponsored. Don't demo. Wait, I can't make money yet, so... Never mind, okay. But yeah, getting a new basketball is really cool. I like to watch NBA. If you want to talk NBA in the comment section down below, I'd be happy to. And favorite team down below. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, we had cinnamon rolls. How many like the taste of a good cinnamon roll? I know I do. Cinnamon roll, you eat it, and it just goes down. Cinnamon rolls, cinnamon rolls. I'd like to apologize for that awkward cut. My camera battery had died. First day on the job problems. Well, anyways, back to my birthday. You know, the last clip you're probably gonna see is me just singing about cinnamon rolls before my camera turned off, and that might appall me. I'm just being honest. I just rewatched it. I don't know what I was thinking. So it seemed like a good idea. I'm gonna put it in the video, but maybe not the best idea. But anyways, back to my birthday. So, let's see. Yeah. A lot of people have been wishing me happy birthday on my texts. That's cool. It's always good to know you have a group of people supporting you. You know, the happy birthday texts mean a lot. I mean, it may not seem like a lot, but it truly is. Just to know that people care about you inside. I got some people from Tennessee. Appreciate y'all. You know who you are. I'll probably send you the link to this video, because let's face it, growing on YouTube, it's rough. It's rough. I know what I set out for. Yeah, but I still want to do it, though. I feel like passion can win anybody the day if they're willing to put in the work, like I've been doing. And so yeah, I'm sorry, and I should probably talk about my birthday some more now. And so we're playing Thomas Trains and Trestles. I don't know if you ever played that game, but it's basically like Chutes and Ladders, except with Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, I'm really revisiting like a lot of the things I liked as I was a kid. It's just amazing. The nostalgia. Like, I didn't understand when people got so excited when they saw their old, ugly-looking film animation and stuff. But now I understand. It's the nostalgia, because it was so good for that time period. It's just not too good for now. But the nostalgia just keeps growing and growing. And I'm sure it'll keep growing as I get older. And so I'm going to Cardinals versus Reds tonight. That's going to be fun. See if you can spot Waldo in the taping, if you're going to watch it. Yeah. Because, yeah, I actually had people, while I was walking the hallways at school, they were like, I found him! You sure did? You found him. I don't know who said it either, but good job. Good job. Yeah. And so, I guess I'll just awkwardly close off my first video with, let me think of the signature thing. Let's end with the question, what are your thoughts on birthdays? And how would you like to spend them, if you had the choice to? Would you want to hang out with friends, family? Would you want to go to a sports game, like I'm doing tonight? Or would you just want to be completely isolated from everybody and feel no love? If that is the case, still comment it. I will be reading the comments. I will. And you can see me later. Remember, I am the JLukeYT. It's in the description. You better go check it out, because I'll be, like, posting certain things, like, I don't know if you are, like, on Twitter all the time or something, but if you are, I'll be, like, new video, or maybe I'll, like, just other boring details you would want to know about my life. Well, I will see you later. Until the next one, have a good day for the rest of your life. And just have a good time. Life is not meant to be wasted. Goodbye. I'm gonna awkwardly wave into the camera. Turn it up.